Assalamualaikum. Now I will talk about Apple. For the introduction, Apple is an American multinational technology corporation headquartered in Cupertino, California. Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne created it in 1976. Apple is a company that creates, manufactures, and sells consumer gadgets, computer software, and internet services. The iPhone, smartphone, iPad tablet computer, Mac personal computer, iPod portable media player, Apple Watch smartwatch, Apple TV digital media player, and HomePod smart speaker are among the company's hardware offerings. The Mac OS, iOS, iPad OS, Watch OS, and TV OS operating systems, the iTunes media player, the Safari web browser, and the iLife and iWork creativity and productivity suites are all part of Apple software. In addition, the corporation provides online services such as the App Store, Apple Music, iCloud, and Apple Pay. Apple is one of the world's largest technological firms by revenue and the world's most valuable company as of January 2021. Core business of the unit. Apple is a technology business that creates, produces, and sells a range of goods and services. The company's primary business can be split up into other segments such as iPhone, which is the iPhone is a company's signature product and the major factor behind rising sales and earnings. Second, the services. This category consists of cloud services, financial services, advertising services, and a range of professional and consumer software programs, including iOS, Mac OS, iPad OS, and Watch OS. For Mac, the MacBook, MacBook Pro, and MacBook Air are among the models in Apple's personal computer lineup. iPad. The iPad, iPad mini, and iPad Pro are among the tablets in Apple's catalog. Wearables and peripherals. This category covers wearable electronics such as the Apple Watch, Apple TV, and other wearable gadgets, together with peripherals like displays, headphones, and cases. Are a few of Apple's main activities and areas of specialize in. For consumer electronics, they sell iPhone, iPad Mac, Apple Watch, AirPods, and Apple TV. For the software, iOS and Mac OS, App Store, iTunes, iCloud. And for the services, Apple got Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade. And retail, which is Apple Store, is physical retail stores where Apple products and services are sold and technical support is provided. And the chip design, they use the Apple Silicon, which is Apple has been transitioning from using Intel processors in its Macs to designing its own ARM-based processors. Health and fitness. Health Kit and Research Kit, which is frameworks for health and medical research application on iOS devices.
Important information that is regarded in Apple businesses is privacy and security. Apple utilizes privacy information for various reasons, aligning with the company's commitment to user privacy, security, and ethical business practices. By prioritizing privacy, Apple aims to build and maintain trust with its user base. When users feel confident that their personal information is handled with care, they are more likely to remain loyal to the brand. Privacy laws and regulations around the world require companies to protect user data and respect privacy rights. Apple's utilization of privacy information helps the company comply with these legal requirements, reducing the risk of legal consequences. Privacy and security goes hand in hand. Apple utilizes privacy information to implement robust security measures, including encryption and other protective technologies to safeguard user data from unauthorized access and cyber threats. Privacy information is used to identify potential risks related to the collection and handling of user data. Apple's proactive approach to privacy helps prevent data breaches and protects users from identity theft and other risks.
Information storage on Apple products involves a synergy of both hardware and software components, with variation in store technology and methods among different Apple devices like iPhone, iPads, Macs, Apple Watches, and Apple TVs. There are several ways of how information is stored on Apple products. First is solid-state storage, where the technology relies on NAND flash memory, a non-volatile storage type that retains data even when the power is off. Solid-state storage surpasses traditional hard disk drive in speed and durability due to its absence of moving parts. Second is file system. Mac OS predominantly use the Apple File System, which is APFS, tailored for efficient collaboration with flash storage and featuring elements like snapshot, encryption, and space sharing. Third is application and user data. Each Apple device application stores its data in specific location within the file system. Documents, photos, and application settings are stored in designated directories or folders. User data encompassing contacts, message, and notes is also stored in the file system. And fourth is iCloud. Apple products provide iCloud as cloud storage and synchronization service, enabling users to store selected data types in the cloud, such as photo, document, and contacts. iCloud facilitates data accessibility across multiple devices and ensures changes made on the device are reflected on others. In summary, the amalgamation of solid-state storage, file system, application and user data, and also iCloud services collectively shapes the approach to information storage on Apple products, ensuring a dependable and secure environment for user data.
Who is involved in managing Apple? Tim Cook is the current CEO of Apple Inc. Cook has been instrumental in Apple's growth, overseeing the launch of various successful products including the iPhone and iPad. Before becoming CEO, Cook served as Apple's Chief Operating Officer. Next is their Board of Director. Adlina is an American scientist and businessman known for his significant contributions in the biotechnology and pharmaceutical industry. As of the latest available information, Levinson served as the chairman of the board for Apple Inc. and Genentech. Other than that, Catherine Adams is an attorney who served as Apple Inc. General Counsel and Senior Vice President of Legal and Global Security. She played a crucial role in managing legal affairs and providing legal guidance to the company. Lastly, Eddie Q is serving as the Senior Vice President. He is responsible for overseeing Apple's online services, including the iTunes Store, Apple Music, Apple Pay, and iCloud. Q has played a key role in the development and success of various Apple products and services. Apple Management Information Systems. The first one is integration of Enterprise Resource Planning (ERP), the most important management information system for Apple. This system integrates all the company's business functions from accounting and finance to manufacturing and supply chain management.
Apple organization is built for innovation and is guided by specialists. Their data systems are used to manage data, storing huge quantities of data for better analysis. Apple uses machine learning and artificial intelligence to analyze data from sources such as feedback, social media, and sales data. This contributes to better product design, advertising, and customer service. What is metadata creation for Apple? Creating metadata for Apple means organizing information about app in the App Store Connect. This includes details like the app name, description, screenshot, and previews, all of which you see when you look at an app in the App Store. Developers can manage this information for all versions of their app, customize it for different regions, and keep version-specific details. Next, screenshots are pictures that show what the app looks like, and you can have up to 10 for each type of device. There should be in JPEG and PNG format. Previews are short videos that give a quick look at how the app works, and you can have up to 3 for each type of device. They should be in M4V, MP4 and MOV formats. Having good metadata like a clear app name and description along with Apple link, screenshots and previews helps more people find and download the app. Apple is also focused on being open about how they handle user data and give users options to control their privacy. Apple services like iCloud, App Store, and Apple Music depend on data centers located in the US, Europe, and China. As Apple expands its services, it needs more data centers capacity near users, and it's building 2 more. To meet its high standards, Apple also uses facilities from providers like Amazon Web Service and Google Cloud. Apple's way of organizing itself let it oversees everything from hardware to software to service. This helps Apple grow in the various areas and increase revenue.
iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. An iPod, a phone. Are you getting it? These are not 3 separate devices. This is one device. And we are calling it iPhone.